Hello everyone and welcome back to another GTA Online guide, where today we're going to be taking a look at the Arena War Impaler and the Dominator introduced as part of the Arena War DLC, so let's take a look, shall we? So the reason I'm putting these two cars together in one video is because they're both muscle cars, as well as the fact that they can both be found in the same page of the Arena War website. And although there is also the Slam Van, which is technically of the muscle class, I feel that these two cars in particular are so similar I may as well put them both in one video. So firstly, let's take a look at the Impaler. For the price of the car alone, and then for the conversion, which will set you back about $1.5 million, you get your car which is on the most part just ordinary. Nothing really that special about the car, as it just comes with all the Arena War necessities. The machine guns, the mines, the bunny hop, the boost-in armor, you know, all that usual stuff. Handling wise, the Impaler is also very oversteer happy. Simply steering left and right alone is enough to put the thing in a slide, which makes this car pretty fun to doss around in. It's also good for proper drifting around, like aka actual real life drifting. You can do donuts, drifts, as well as wheelies because, well, this is a muscle car after all. And before we go further on, let's introduce the competitor, the Dominator. For the price of the car alone, plus the conversion, which costs about $300,000-ish cheaper than the Impaler, just shy of 1.2 million, you get the Arena War Dominator, which, provided you buy all the upgrades, comes with all the stuff that the Impaler has, but also has the option of putting what the game refers to as a tombstone on it. More on that later. The Dominator on first impressions is much easier to control than the Impaler. Definitely more suitable to someone who is less experienced at driving, but at the same time, it does miss out on some of the fun factor a little bit, as it seems to grip the road a little better and is harder to oversteer. So I guess now's the time to see how they compare in a drag run, shall we? Wow, so it would seem that both of the cars are pretty much frame perfect when it comes to a drag performance test, which certainly puts having both cars together in one video more appropriate. Both cars have equally powerful weapons which are planted in very similar locations, making them as easy as each other to aim, and both blow up in just 2 rockets. However, the differences end right here, with the Impaler having slightly more effective defense against bullets on the windshield. Here you can see the window is able to protect against fire on some parts of the windshield, whereas the Dominator doesn't have it so good no matter what armor is attached to the vehicle. Another difference between the two cars comes from the inclusion of this tombstone thing that the Dominator has. What is it exactly? Well, if you press the headlights button, you can ditch the whole unit altogether, which can act as a sort of obstacle for anyone that's behind the vehicle. But that's the key point. Sort of. The tombstone isn't really that much of an issue for people who get behind the thing, since they can just ram it out of the way. Weirdly, the Insurgent was worse off than a Ballista when it came to testing out the thing, probably because the Insurgent caught it under its chassis and then sent it flying, whereas the Ballista Compact was simply able to shove it to the side when running into it. The tombstone does not act as a shield in any way besides defending the driver from behind, so shooting it degrades the car's overall health, which doesn't make any sense, but oh well. And that's the Impaler and the Dominator for you. Two cars which are very similar but have a few key differences. Let me know which one takes your fancy in the comments, and if you enjoyed this short video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for loads more videos coming to you very soon. See you around, folks.